Hey guys, so I'm going to start doing some videos on the old camper here. This is the Wolf Pup 17 JBWL, I believe it is, from Forest River. It's a Camping World camper. You can get it elsewhere, of course. But not only am I going to do reviews on this camper, but I will do videos on maintenance, things that go wrong, things that go right, and it's going to be in a lot of adventures, especially coming up soon here. Now, I've just gotten done working on this camper because I did not properly winterize it. That's totally on me. There are a ton of issues with this camper, or little ghetto things that are the fault of the people who assembled it, but today the problems are all mine. The first thing that went this winter was the tankless hot water system. And so the tankless hot water heater that was in here was a Furrion. It was a 42,000 BTU unit. And for some reason that I absolutely cannot tell, it's $750 to replace that unit. So this one that I've just installed, this is a Vevor. It's a 50 or 52,000 BTU. Looks identical, honestly, but had an interesting time getting that all hooked up and wired back up. And guys, I'm not the smartest guy around, and I'm certainly not the best mechanic. And you know what? The Vevor hot water heater, I just tested it. It works. It's $250 shipped. You can get the 42,000 BTU unit for $220, I believe it was, shipped. And I bet you if I had taken it to a shop or to Camping World, I bet you they would have charged me $1,500 or $2,000. Anything you buy from them is so expensive. They're generally a last resort for me. So I've got to silicone that in now. This is the day before I'm supposed to be leaving for Georgia Bushcraft. I still have 3 baldricks to make and dog collars and dog leashes. So as you can imagine, and maybe you can see, it's getting a little dark out. What time is it? My boys are probably playing with my watch, so if it's right, it's about 6:30. But getting that done, that was a big deal. That was a big deal. Yeah, girl.
Go ahead and feed goats.
Yeah, I'm filming.
Oh, well, they need to eat before the rain comes. So.
Yep, good call. I'll do that in just a second. So, anyways, guys, all this stuff is made in China. We'll see if the Vevor holds up. But so far, from the looks of it, I don't see where we're going to have any issues, and I don't see any real differences. The other thing that I had to do, so I had a burst line there. By the way, I did attempt to repair the burst line. Oh, another thing I fixed today, this is a side note. So these things are so crappy that when they have the warning labels on them, and you try to slowly, even if you use steam, even if you don't, whatever, no matter what you do, you'll often rip the finish right off of them. So I just, this wall had been up for a while, but I had double-sided tape behind it, and it didn't hold too well. You can see I've got a little more work to do right here. I can't get a pin, but we got push pins in. Man, I'm happy with that. And then the other thing was the water valve on the back of the toilet here was busted. So speaking of Camping World, I wanted to go fix it today. I've got to leave in the morning. So I went to Camping World, only place local that's going to have it. It was over $30. You want to know what it costs on Amazon? $10. $10. So I'm not educated enough on campers yet to tell you like what parts to stock and what parts to keep. But the goal is to drive to Wyoming this summer, and I'm going to try to have special product for you guys that I will sell and ship while on the road, and I'm going to try and make this a profitable trip for me, maybe even do some channel sponsorships, adventure sponsorships for that. But Anyways, $30 to get that fixed. Got that together. We now have a working toilet again. So I haven't even done my initial walkthrough through our camper. Part of me hates a lot of things about this thing. Just the quality is so low. But I love this thing. This thing is like freedom. I'm going to have this set up for podcasts. Back here, we'll get a specific backdrop. We'll get some lighting. We'll get some of my little podcast features. Yeah, the camper's a mess right now. I'm not even going to apologize. It just is what it is. Speakers are horrible. Just awful. Outdoor speaker blue. One of the outdoor speakers like partially blue, so it's all rattly or whatever, like the first time I used it. I'm a little bit mechanically inclined, or maybe just a little bit whatever. Electronic, terrifying, but I've got to replace all of those. I'm so proud of myself for wiring that in, because of course the wire goes from here to over there to the hot water heater, but I cut and spliced the old wire so I wouldn't have to run it back through the wall. Thank the Lord it worked. Whew, man. Lots of flooding, lots of water, lots of cleaning today, and lots of money. Lots and lots and lots of doggone money. Anyways, this might be my first camper video. I don't know if I'm going to make a YouTube folder for the camper, probably, but this might be the first video in the series, unless I've already got one. So there you go. This, guys, just owning a camper is going to be so much more of an adventure than I had assumed. It's just wild. They're so kind of crappy, but also amazing, and it's just wild, man. It is just doggone wild. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. I hope that you have a blessed day. I hope that this particular series will be both enjoyable and educational. And if you're looking to get a camper, let me know. By the way, let me just say, if you want to buy a camper, this was listed, MSRP is like 40 grand. It was listed for like 29, and they were selling this camper without the slide out for 29. And I don't barter and dicker with people. Like, generally speaking, if they ask a price, I'll pay the price. If I don't like the price, I don't buy it. But with these people, I will. And so all I did was I searched within 250 miles of me. I found this camper for 22 or 23,000. And I asked them, I was like, hey, will you match this price? And the manager called me back and he said, we'll do 21. Okay, so do not go anywhere for these campers and pay what they're asking, because I'm telling you right now, you are probably going to be disappointed after a couple of trips with a few of the little things, and you need to be handy. You need to be a little bit handy. And that's what I am. I was talking about mechanical ability earlier. I'm a little bit handy. That's about it. So, talk in the comment section below. Have a blessed day.